It is amazing to see you here today. What an incredible setting. I know how much time and effort has probably, and a few tears maybe from Alex and Tom, have poured into making this garden and terrace looking incredible as it is today. So can we please just give a quick early round of applause, please, to Alex and Tom.
There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of a rolling.
And I know there'll be more thanks to come later, but whilst we're here, can I just say a huge thank you to Glenn, Pauline, Jonathan, Diane, Fiona and James. Thank you. We honestly wouldn't be here today without you guys. Thank you very much. Can we have a quick round of applause?
And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are.
After the election in 2019, and Boris Johnson swept to power things, and we had a little party in the house in London, and this was the night we met Alex. And Alex swept in, thinking, what the bloody hell have I arrived into? There was just alcohol everywhere, there was cheering was going on, and we thought, crikey. And Diane and I said, wow, he's got a really pretty girlfriend this time. And in addition, she's also really elegant. This is fantastic. We were so pleased. We were so pleased. Because I guarantee it's true. And we both looked at one another and said, this one's the key.
To make kings and vagabonds believe the very.
Bloxham, however, is how I met Alex at the ripe old age of 13. And it's safe to say she's been the most amazing friend ever since. Loyal, fun, and just a complete legend of a human.
There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope.
So Pauline and I would like to welcome you all to Corfu and to Villa Melambis in particular to celebrate the wedding of Alex and Tom. Had to be done. Yamas.
Star-crossed fortune beats in time with yours.
It's a measure of the esteem in which Alex and Tom are held amongst their friends that the turnout today, indeed over the previous day and the following day, a 3-day party, the esteem in which they're held by the friends, and we really are grateful for your level of support. It's absolutely superb, and I'm sure they are. Thank you for being with us. Yesterday, many people were saying, well, why Corfu? And it's really bloody simple. For about 10 consecutive years, Pauline and I brought the kids, this one and this one, to Corfu. In the initial years, maybe slightly against their will. Once they'd grown to like it after 2 or 3 trips, it was just another treat to come again. We loved the culture, we loved the people, we loved the weather, we loved the restaurants, and for me, it was even more simple. Happy wife, happy kids, happy life. But it's not the study, it's not the dance, it's not the jobs that make us proud of Alex. It's actually the person that she's become. That's why I've got my dark glasses on. She's intelligent, think she gets that from Pauline, actually. She's diligent, she's caring, sharing, humorous, generous, usually, sociable, and I have to say, fairly easy on the eye, with an uncanny ability to drink most of her mates under the table. And that's wonderful. That's what makes Pauline and I proud of Alex.
Just standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. 'Cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless.
Our first impressions, and it was a very brief meeting. First impressions were big lad. Fairly traditional. Bit of a gent, really. And literally, the more we saw of him, the more we realised he actually gets this one. He actually understands her, and that's not easy. To see these two together, they are just so easy and so comfortable with each other that they seem to know what each other's thinking. And Pauline and I have never seen Alex any happier.
Just standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. 'Cause watching you is all that I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, welcome to Corfu. On behalf of myself and my beautiful wife, a huge thank you to you all for being here. We feel incredibly blessed and honoured that you've made such an effort to be here to celebrate what is the happiest day of our lives.
It's laughing until you wheeze. It's waking up in a country neither of you have been in before. It's skinny dipping at dawn. It's walking along the street together on a Saturday night and feeling an entire city is yours. It's big, it's beautiful, and it's a force of nature. I also know that love is a pretty quiet thing. It's lying on the sofa, drinking coffee, talking about where you're going to go that morning to drink more coffee. It's folding down pages of books that you think they'd find interesting. It's hanging up their laundry when they leave the house, having ironically forgotten to take it out of the washing machine. It's saying, you're safer here than in a car as you hyperventilate on an EasyJet flight to Dublin. It's the texts that say, I hope your day goes well. How did today go? Thinking of you today, and picked up loo roll. I know that love happens under the splendour of moon and stars and fireworks and sunsets, but it also happens when you're lying on a blow-up airbed in a childhood bedroom, sitting in A&E or in the queue for a passport or in a traffic jam. Love is quiet, reassuring, relaxing, pottering, pedantic, a harmonious hum of a thing. Something that you can easily forget is there, even though its palms are outstretched beneath you in case you fall.
It is my great honor and absolute delight to present to you as husband and wife, Tom and Alex. Now you may kiss!
I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song.
Alex, despite absolutely deleting my wife, you're one of the kindest people I've met. You have the ability to lighten up the room and make everyone feel so welcome. And I couldn't think of a better life partner to my best
Make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about
Holby, I've loved building a friendship with you over the years, and you really are the most kind and beautiful soul. I couldn't think of anyone more perfect to have married my best friend. You look stunning today, and Tom is a very lucky man. I believe the word, Tom, is punching.
Don't need no money for simple fame. I've got
So Luke and I, on return to London, spent the entire 4-hour journey to draft a message to Alex and eventually ask her on a date. 6 years later, and here we are. It's clear that going to Salcombe was easily the best decision of my life. Alex, thank you for bringing sunlight to not only my life, but everyone's who you touch. I love you for your kindness, for being the funniest person I know, for your ambition and diligence, for always seeing the best in people, and for putting up with my extremely awkward ways. You have the kindest soul and the sparkliest of eyes. Thank you for letting me into your weird and wonderful world. For what comes next, who knows? But what I do know is it will be filled with love and laughter. I promise I'll always take care of you. I promise I'll always try to make you smile. And I promise that I'll always be keen to share a Sunday evening Chinese. Now, I've always believed in a saying, home isn't a place, it's a person. And Alex, you are my person and you are my home. So thank you again for your being here. I hope you enjoy. And to Alex, here's to us. Good night.